If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Forthwith. Oh, this is good. This is really good, dude. This fucking... Oh, this story is so good.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
Nice.
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you
it's
brought back
ridiculous.
those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a
Yep.
wine is not nearly as easy as it
Or
might
if you
seem.
sometimes you don't want to take the
Especially a wine to be
sometimes
served to
you want
2
to take the ladder,
exquisite ladies.
and most of the time it's
Regis,
fine, right? But sometimes
gallant
it's
as
a deep
ever.
cellar, right? And you're fucked.
I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Which one was it? Were you still on that quest?
I'm my own man.
Yeah, that's a long one, hey?
Prepare to witness wonders, boy. The annual chivalric tournament.
We just got 1,500 experience points. 1,500.
Yes, a face no one.
From the main quest. I'm on the quest capture the castle now. Ooh. I actually need to go before this quest. It's kind of like the Isle of Mists thing, dude. This is the quest where it's like the Isle of Mists. That if you, it'll tell you to save, make a main save. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait. Quests. I think Warble of a Smitten Knight. Yeah. Fucking stupid, eh? Man, I have these German gingerbread things, and they're so good. I'm usually not a big fan of gingerbread, but these are fucking amazing.
I imagine it's been all over the world.
Been munching. It's not bad. It's really annoying when you have to meditate for a week. Yeah.
Witcher, I have a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
Yeah.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, so I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. So true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed.
Oh yeah.
I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some
potion of
trouble.
clearance.
I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed she'd melted into the air.
Ever seen it? No, my name's Cody's CODY. It's not that exciting.
Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me
Can we
wholly
play
since
each
the
other in
first
Gwent?
encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive,
Like the
that
game.
no one ever sees her after dusk.
Can we play each other in that
and
game
she's
though?
wanted to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Tell me more about
Well, it's just the
Vivian.
beta.
Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting. Her father, a knight. That is all I've learned to a degree when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls.
You caught that? Can you send me a deck
If
pic?
we are in luck, she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then? See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
You got Mysterious Elf, that's one of the best ones.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I am no magnet to command heaps of coin, but
Better keep
naturally
it
I shall
20.
award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Depends. Sometimes if I've got really good ones, but usually there's a couple ones I can take out of there.
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Horsemanship, target practice, destroy sword fighting, don't need to train.
Apply all the skills you mentioned on a daily basis, and against monsters, not targets and dummies. Don't need any training. Going straight to the tourney grounds to sign up.
First, however,
Now you must go to the inscription.
have you ever done the tournament?
Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
H? Like you've done the tournament? Into Sun? Yeah? Because one of the sweetest things, one of the sweetest things about upgrading the house all the way is when you sleep in the bed, your horse gets 100% stamina. So it's twice as much stamina right away. Plus, if you have a really good saddle, and then double that, you're off to a really good start. Like I have 100 stamina automatically, plus 200, or plus another 100, so 200 when I get down to it. What the fuck is this? Hey dude, in Toussaint, have you ever seen... Here, I'll send you a screenshot, give me a second. Options.